Hello everybody, this is virtually BGCMC and I'm Mr. Johnny. In this video, we're going to draw Bluey, and the first thing we need to do is get our basic shapes into place. We're going to start off with a rectangle, and this shape is going to be the head and the body. One thing you want to keep in mind for this rectangle though, here on the corners you'll see that I have a little gap in between the corners here. Okay, so for this shape, we don't want pointy corners for our rectangle. What we want to do is I'll get my sides in place, and then for each corner we're going to draw a little curve here. You see how all the corners aren't pointy at all, we want them curved. So we'll put that in here. And then we'll move on to the ears. We're gonna start on the top, work our way down. So for the ears, what I like to do is, if you need to, you could draw a guideline for yourself right down the middle of this rectangle. I didn't do it for this one, but I'll draw it here just so you could see an example. But this guideline will show us where to put a lot of different parts of the body and face. So with this guideline here, I could start my ear, the first one on the left side, going straight up. I'm going to draw this triangle going down this way. Okay. And then the next ear, again, I'll start from that guideline and I'll go up this way and down. Okay, so we got our ears in place. And then the next thing we're going to do is get the eye and then the nose, move down to the mouth. So the eye could start again here at this midline, and we're gonna draw an oval. Don't worry about getting this oval perfect. I think the size, get a nice big oval here. The size is more important than the actual shape, I think. Okay, and then from there, we're gonna go out this way with the nose. And you want the nose, the shape for the nose, to peek out just a little bit past the rectangle. Might bring mine a little further actually. Then go down. When you go down, make sure you go out down at an angle going this way instead of just straight down. Okay, then we'll go back in. When we start getting close to that guideline again, what we're going to do is start curving up and going down, giving them a nice big smile. We'll stop there, and then to finish the shape of the mouth, we got to put the teeth in first. So for the teeth, we're going to draw these 3 curves going across the top. Close off the mouth with a curve going down this way. We're not putting final details in yet, but if you want, you could draw the tongue right now. Actually, why don't I just go ahead and do that? Put a curve right in there. Okay. We'll go back up here, draw half an oval for the other eye, just like that. Then we need to get a few more basic shapes in place. So we'll start with the arms. We'll go this way. Draw the lines angling up this way. So in this pose, he's really happy and excited, it looks like, with the arms going up. But if you wanted to change the pose in any way you like, all you need to do is draw these same lines, but you could draw them going straight out, down to the side, any way you want. You could change the pose however you wish. Then the legs, gonna go down this way. Okay. We're gonna save the hands and the feet till the very end when we get all our final details in there. And then the tail, the same thing, going out this way. Okay, so all our basic shapes are in place. Even got a couple little details in here. But to finish off the drawing, now we're gonna put the very final details, starting with the eyebrows here. So the eyebrows are going to be this bean shape here, and you see how half of it is going below inside of the rectangle, and then the other half is going above. So this rectangle is not just acting as the shape for the head and body, but it's also giving us some guidelines to follow, as you can see. And then here, we're gonna go up, draw a couple more triangles inside of the ears, just like that. Draw the pupils, smaller ovals inside of the bigger ovals, and then we could shade these in also. Just like that. Do the same thing here. All right. Moving down to the nose, we're gonna draw a curve here, and then we're gonna do a little trick here. We're gonna draw an oval going side to side this way, and this is gonna be a highlight. So in our other drawings, we usually draw highlights inside of the eyes to make them look shiny, but for Bluey, we're gonna draw it for the nose, and then once we shade the nose in, check this out, it's gonna make the nose look like it's nice and shiny. There we go, pretty cool. So moving on from here, let's get all these patterns here going throughout the face and body. These are the separations of different fur colors that he has. So we'll do the ones up here first for the eyes. Go down this way, go down this way. Then this line, if you could imagine it going all the way through and coming out on this side, go back there. This one could be a little tricky, so here's what I do. Here's how I approach it. I'll start up here, underneath the eye, and then I'll draw a C curve going down to the mouth. A C curve is any line with one curve in it, like a letter C. And then from here, we'll go right next to it, and then we're gonna draw what we call an S curve, going down and around the edge of the mouth all the way to the bottom. So a S curve, if you could guess, is any line with two curves in it. So it's curving this way first and then curves the other way around. All right, from here, we'll get the fingers in. All we need to do is make these 4 curves. This one is the thumb going out to the side, and then the rest of them you want pointing more upwards. And if you have some room here, all you need to do is go down and connect these lines. We'll draw a little line here on the inside of the paw, and then a curve here separating his different colors of fur again. Same thing on the side. Get your 4 curves in place for the paw. Got a little space left over here, so I'll just connect them and then draw that little separation there. Moving on to the tail. Again, 4 curves. These 2 at the ends you want shorter, and then the ones in the middle you want to go a little bit higher, just like that. And like on the arms, we're going to draw this little curve to separate the colors. Here, going down to the feet, what we want to do first is add this curve here. Then we'll go flat for the bottom of the paw or foot, connect it there, and all we need to do is add these 2 curves to separate the toes. Jump over here, do the same thing. There we go. Nice. Okay, now all the details are in place. Actually, almost all the details. We still got to add the separation again here for the belly, and then these 2 spots on the back. And now all that's left to do is double check the drawing. Let me darken up these lines for the head and body just to seal them in there. And I want to give my drawing one last look just to make sure I didn't forget anything, and also to clean up anything that I don't want in the final drawing, like these guidelines here. Get rid of this and this midline that I drew. There we go. Okay, let me touch up a few more things. I think I want this line a little bit darker and a little bit more bold. And these as well. And there you go. That is Bluey. I'm pretty happy with mine. I hope you're happy with yours. So thanks for joining us and drawing along. Hope you had fun, and hope to catch you on the next draw along. Bye everybody. Thank you.